So that's kind of nice that like she just, obviously she is gaining resources as she goes, and she can get better speakers. Not that they weren't good, but a lot of times they were just on the team, and now it's like she's bringing them in from, kind of like Christine Dwyer does at Platinum Edge. She brings in like Shalene Johnson, and so it's neat. And Christine Dwyer Jess went with me last year and the year before, I think. And Christine Dwyer spoke the year before last, I think, which was a surprise because Christina didn't know she was coming, and so that was cool. But
okay,
do a lot of cool things, and like it'll just be worth it for that short of a trip. I don't think you can get a better, like, Super Saturdays are good, but they just don't have the training that like this will have. So it'll be worth everybody's time for sure. I'm excited. And Jess is going, and obviously you, Carlita, and then I think hopefully, fingers crossed, Missy's going.
Okay.
For her to go. And then I think that's all from our team. And then Jamie, and then maybe one of Jamie's coaches, but she's not sure yet. So, and I think that's all. Pretty sure that's all, unless someone decides, because Linda couldn't go. She had a conflict, and then I don't know. So it'll be fun.
Okay.
So we'll probably do dinner the night before. We will do dinner the night before. And I'm going to look around because I don't even know where. I think it's like Itasca. Is that how you pronounce it or something? But that's where it was last year, Jess, at the same place, wasn't it the Westin or something? So I'm going to see what restaurants are around there so that I can book a reservation because it's Friday night. We probably need to. And then there's one girl I think that's going to join us. She's in Christina's downline, but it's one of Christina's Diamonds downline coach, and they have Christina's Diamond dinner is Friday night. So like Jamie will be at that, and all of Christina's coaches. So this girl was like, "Hey, I'd love to get together with you." And I'm like, "Yes, of course." She's wonderful. So I invited her to eat with us. So if that works, she might be with us. But anyway, so I'll look around and see, and I'll throw out some ideas to you guys, and we'll decide where we want to get a reservation.
That place was really good. We ate at last year, and it was where Christina had hers too, wasn't it?
No, remember we went to eat at that place and it was so expensive. Remember? So we left and we went to, am I remembering?
No, that's when we had I'm talking about last year. It was just you and me.
Oh, yes, that was very good. Yes, you're right. We should just eat there. Yes. Okay. That's in the hotel, I think. I'll check that out. I can't remember. But yeah, we didn't even make a reservation, and it was.
I mean, I'm open to whatever, but that place was really good.
Well, then
and if it is in the hotel, I mean, all we have to do is stumble home.
Right.
So
that's right.
I'll actually be kid-free, so this will be huge for me.
That will be huge for you. That'll be so fun. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I need a little get together.
I'm still driving, and I have to go pick up these t-shirts, or the sweatshirts that I got for my brother's birthday, like 2 doors down. So
you're fine.
I'm listening, and then I'll be home, and I can just jump in whenever you're done with whatever.
Okay, we're just gonna kind of chit chat. I don't know. Jamie should be on here in a minute, and I just want to chit chat. Like, I don't have anything pressing. So you're.
Hey, I was gonna tell you real quick. I heard Cody Jefferson at Super Saturday in September, and he is phenomenal in person to hear. I'm so mad I have to miss it. Like, that was the draw for me to go. But he was phenomenal. He is very blunt.
Okay.
So, I mean, he's probably one of the best speakers I've heard.
Awesome. Yeah, Jamie said she really liked him, but honestly, I haven't even heard, I don't know. I wouldn't know him if I saw him. But I know that he's really good, but that's about all I know. So.
Yeah, he pretty much has a no BS attitude.
Yeah.
But because I know Jamie she was taking his class or whatever, but they had him at Super Saturday and September 23rd or whenever that was. Like I said, he was pretty good, and he only uses basically Facebook as more of his media.
Okay.
So he's really good with that. So.
Nice. Well, good. I'm excited. I actually was going to bring that up. Speaking of Facebook and social media platforms, so Carlita, you jumped in the Instagram group that Christy?
I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna try really hard to
Yes.
follow it.
Yes, I hadn't really like paid much attention, but I did join and I have gotten emails and stuff. Well, I was
Yes.
cooking dinner a while ago, and I caught her live video that she was in the group talking about some stuff that she had like just stuff that she's learned in the last like month. And then I think there's module 1 and 2 that we've already gotten, but I haven't watched those. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a few things that she said. I was like really, because I've been really intrigued by Instagram, whereas I think it's more that I've just been like posting casually on there, but I'm posting the same content that my Facebook is, because when I post to Facebook, I just post to Instagram, but I separately do them. Like I don't do the, how you can turn the button on.
I do the share.
Well, I try to do the share, but then it never does it when I tell it to do it. So anyways, but so then I have to manually do it. But anyway, but it was so interesting because she was talking about how, and maybe like Jamie, I don't know if anybody else heard this, but it was interesting because she said like she had 2,000 followers, let's say. I think she said around 2,000 on Instagram, which obviously she's Christina Sullen. She has people kind of know who she is in the Beachbody world and stuff. So really that's not that many followers for who she is in this company. But anyhow, she said in 1 month with hiring this Kelsey girl, whoever's running this training, she gained double the followers. So she's up to like 5,000 followers on Instagram. And she's like, I've worked for 10 years on Facebook. And in 1 month, like I gained more, so she's like, Facebook is your like friend. Facebook is your coaches. Facebook is your coaches and friends and all these Beachbody people. She's like, Instagram isn't that. Beachbody people aren't following me. That's not who. So it's really interesting about like even the pictures. Like she said, the pictures make such a big difference. And I know it's about the hashtags, but I don't know. She just bringing up a lot of points about the pictures and how they really should be good quality, colorful pictures, not just like, the same stuff you're posting to Facebook, because it's just not those kind of blah posts that we sometimes do on Facebook to share part of our story.
Right.
They're not gonna do good on Instagram. I was trying to think of something else she said. Oh, she's talked about like the 4 things, like, so we have our brand, but then there's 4 things that you need to consistently post. So obviously fitness. And if fitness is one of them, we need to be posting that like every day or every other day. And like pick your 4 top things that like describe you. And those are the things that you post. And like you use old pictures. Like you don't have to use like brand new pictures taken from today, because nobody knows like, I don't know. And just, but it's so much. Like it blows my mind how much it is.
Yes.
Like I don't get why it's so complicated. I do not get it.
Well, and I was going to say too, because on the so Cody Jefferson has been the big one on Instagram, and I think when she did his training, and I think that was when Christina really started getting big in it. He's really big on Instagram stories. Like he said, that's how like a lot of these coaches are building on Instagram stories. But what I can say is my followers have doubled on Instagram too since I started doing it. But a lot of them are hashtag chasers is what they call. Yeah. So I have people who they'll comment too, and they'll comment and say, hey, great content, like my page. Yeah. And then they want you to come back and watch their stuff. So, I mean, I have gotten a few people. Like I have 2 girls, like you had said, you had somebody from Instagram. I've had 2 girls just here in the last couple of weeks that have been like that. But it's all like, it is hashtag chasing, because when I go to look, like I'll occasionally go like hashtag distracting, I call it. Like I'll just start distractingly go to like, just do it, or go and look at like 80-day obsession, and you start looking and then you're like, okay, yeah. You start finding people that way. But a lot of it is like, I mean, my followers have went up, but it's just to have like people following, because I feel like they're not, I mean,
they're like
it is. I enjoy actually. Yeah. Like you've had people that are like
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like weird thing. And you're like,
or meal prep stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, like I have a bunch of people who follow me like clean eating wise, like they'll be like, meal prep tips, or like they'll try to sell me something, and you get like these weirdos. I think we have like some of the same people that are like trying to inbox us, just creepy people. But I do like, I know that Cody Jefferson, he's really huge on Instagram. And Tammy, who did I tell you? Because I thought I told you who it was that, and maybe she talked about it. I haven't listened to her thing, but about who it was that did a really good video on Instagram stories. I'll look and I'll post it because I have it in my YouTube. But she did a really good thing.
Crowder.
What?
Andrea Crowder.
Yes, Andrea Crowder did a really.
Yeah.
And that's who it is. She did a really good Instagram video on YouTube about Instagram stories, but that was her thing.
Yeah, it's just exhausting, like, to post though, to like if you're doing Snapchat, which they say Snapchat's totally like blah, like nobody, like you're not gaining. I think Shalene said that, or some like Snapchat's so like over with kind of thing. I'm sure it's not for some people, but I don't know that it's a really great platform. But it's like you're posting, you know how it is, like you're like, okay, I'm going to post that to Snapchat, and then you've got to save it if it was a video in order to post it to my Facebook story, and then I need to post it to my Instagram story, and I'm thinking, I don't know, just like really, I need to pick one, I guess, and like focus on it.
Facebook stories aren't as he said Facebook stories aren't as good as Instagram stories, and he also said, like, see, Shalene uses Snapchat like crazy for hers. I don't know if you guys follow her or not, but like that is her, she gets a lot off of that.
Yeah.
But yes, I don't know. I don't do Facebook stories too often.
I know. Well, and like Christina said, she said, I kept putting it off. Like I kept putting off Instagram. Like I knew I needed to do it. I knew it was like the platform that I needed to be on, but I kept like, I kept thinking, okay, I have to finish this and then I'll get to that. And so I think that's how I've been too, is like, I'm like, oh, I'll just leisurely post on there. And if I gain some followers, which I did, my new coach is from Instagram. I just met her and invited her kind of last week, and she's a coach now. So that's pretty awesome, because it's like the only person on Instagram I've ever like had any kind of contact with, really. And added her on Facebook though, and that's how I kind of like was able to form a relationship with her. So I don't know, but anyways, I think the training's really good. I think I'm gonna try to focus on it some, as much as I can. Jersey, come here. What else? Did you have anything about that, Jamie, to say, or anybody else? Jersey, come here. Lay down. Come here. Lay down. Jamie, I can't hear you. Sorry, you're muted.
I thought I had unmuted. I said I really actually like Instagram better than I do any other. I don't feel like I'm having to deal with the. Sorry, I'm gonna get out of here. It's probably loud. I don't have to deal. I love posting on Instagram more. I like the interaction more, but just can't leave Facebook, I guess.
Yeah.
So really, I don't really know. I mean, I don't have a lot to say on it. I mean, I feel like it's a. What'd you say?
Just, she said, Shalene always says, like, if Facebook, goes away tomorrow, not that it will, but if it does, like, we're kind of, like, I feel like I'm kind of screwed,
Yeah.
Like, you don't really, you just focus on it and,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been trying to make sure that all my customers and like people that I keep in contact with, I've been trying to get email addresses. I gave up on the email collectors, but I have been doing some of that just so I can make sure that it's backed up, because I mean, I can't imagine Facebook's going to disappear, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. But so that's all about that, I guess. We talked a little about Coach Camp, Jamie, so I'm not sure what time we need to leave on Friday. But Carly, you're off Friday. You got the day off, or you're muted, sorry. That's okay.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just take the day off, so I'll be ready to go whenever.
Okay. Jamie, what time do you really need to leave by in order to, I know you want to shower when we get there, so what time are you thinking?
I
Like,
mean, if I can,
like,
what?
like, I don't know, like we leave at 11 or 10?
Because what is it?
Because it's like 4 hours.
Look, I would think by 10:30 would be 4 hours.
I mean, we probably
So
could
like 10:30.
there.
If we leave at 10, you'll get there at 2:30. That's no stops. So we could do, I mean, 10:30, 10. I mean, I just know that if I say, like, if we say later, I mean, you know, it always seems like it's a little bit later than what we say. So, I mean, if we say, like, aim to leave between, 10:30 and 11, we should be fine. I mean, I'm going to I probably will go ahead and shower that morning because I have class at 5:15, so I'll probably go ahead and just shower after I do that because I don't think I'm going to want to ride all the way up there smelling like that. And I'm sure you guys don't want me to either. So,
I don't.
but yeah,
I really don't.
it'll be rough.
I doubt it'll be that. I bet I can work around it. Around your spin.
I probably will go ahead and shower and then I can just freshen up. I might not put makeup on because then I have to wash it off, but I'm shower and
so let's say
then I can freshen up.
we're gonna be leaving at 10:30. That way we can kind of like leave at 10 or like leave wherever we are leaving, around
I was gonna say, leaving from where?
like
Mhm.
I don't care. We can pick you up, Carlita. Cause I'm thinking we'll go I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but Jersey. Really, Jersey? Come here. Come here. I don't care. We can leave whatever. I mean, if we take are we gonna go from our way or what do we want to do? We can talk about it.
Well, I can just come. I mean, it's probably, I can come up to your place. I mean, if that's the easiest way, because everybody's around there, so I can come up to your place and meet you up there.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I'm
And then
just
we can do whatever. I mean,
No, you're fine, Jess. We were just talking about Coach Camp, and we're gonna leave around 10:30. We're gonna try to leave like the destination that we're leaving from at 10:30. So, Friday.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay. We'll just have to wait and see what Misty says, I guess. Is there going to be enough for us to take just one car?
I think so, because right now it's just us four.
Okay.
Right, Jamie?
Just
Yeah.
because
yes. Mm-hmm.
no, I won't be able to take mine.
Right. We can take, I don't care. We can take mine.
Just because
We can all just chip in on gas because
yeah.
Yeah, we can.
we can do that. We can just chip in. We'll pay for your gas.
Yeah, we can just take mine and then so we'll just leave from here. We'll just plan on leaving from here, and I'll pick up Carlita because she's going to be on the way. So you and Jamie just
Okay. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
I'm excited. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I was talking to Jill.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we got 2 rooms
We probably don't need
reserved.
it. Unless Missy goes, we're not going to need it.
Okay.
But we'll know soon.
All right.
We'll know in the next week if she's going.
Okay. All right.
That way we can just cancel that other room.
Yeah, because I mean, my half is covered. Like I get half the room will be paid for.
Right.
Because Christina pays my half.
If it's just
So
it's going to be like really cheap.
yeah, so you guys will have to split a half.
Right. We'll all divide it by 3. Which is like
Yeah.
$40 divided by 3.
Yeah. So I just, yeah, because Jill asked me, she's like, do you have a roommate? And I'm like, well, I'm imagining, that we, we'll have enough to have 2 rooms because at the time we were talking about it. So if for some reason she does, maybe we can squeeze Jill into one of our rooms.
Yeah.
If she hasn't found somebody by then, but I don't know if she has or not. So, but yeah, I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm really pumped. I don't know. I just don't really have a lot to cover, but I just kind of want to chit chat about, I'm just like getting back into everything and it like feels really good. And so I've been messaging a lot, but not like overdoing it, just like really just leisurely messaging and posting and just getting excited about like reaching out to people, but not putting pressure on, the fact that like, oh, I have to hit Success Club or I have to like do these things.
Right.
Which feels
Yeah.
really good because it's just like it makes it fun. And then it just like makes it even more rewarding, I think, because then like I've had people like jump in, like I had a girl get the Beachbody On Demand today, and like I don't know, it's been really like uplifting. But so I'm excited to get back into this and with invites and stuff. And I was thinking we could do a live power hour maybe next Monday. Do you guys want to do that for the call next
Yeah.
Monday?
Sounds great to me.
Like break into doing some things and maybe changing up some things. I don't know. But one of the things I really that I am going to steal from actually the girl. So Michelle Elam, Jamie, Jolene's coach.
Mhm.
So she's going to eat with us on Friday night because she asked me, she's like, do you want to get dinner Friday night? And I'm like, well, some of my team's going to be there, but you're welcome to eat with us. And so anyways, that's beside the point, but she's going to eat with us, I think. And we'll probably just eat at that restaurant, Jamie, that Christina like had you guys or bought your dinner last year at the hotel, it was really good.
Right.
So
Yeah.
me and Jess ate there last year. We're thinking we'll just eat
Yeah.
there. But anyway, she does this thing, and I told Jamie a little bit about this, but she does this thing where instead of recognizing for Success Club, because it's like we just get caught up in Success Club, even though I know it's the basis, and I've always been like, it's so important, and like you have to hit it in order to grow your business, and and because like it kind of is a big deal if you do want to grow your business. However, I think it's easy to get focused on it, and then it just makes it not fun anymore because you're not hitting it, and then you feel like you're failing, and then I don't know, and then there's just all this stigma around it, kind of. And I just don't want really that anymore because like we all know what we need to do differently if we're not getting the results that we want. And so
Right.
sometimes I think we're doing all we can, but maybe we're not hitting a goal, but that's okay because maybe we're happy with it or whatever. But anyway, so I want to like recognize and focus around like more around volume. So like in like Emerald, so we have like several Emerald coaches on our team. So you guys have volume, like you guys have a team where there's volume, which should be recognized because it's like important that you have people that are either ordering from you or you have a team below you that are consistently ordering and staying on top of their Shakeology, because that's a big deal because we know how hard it is to get people to like the retention on the shakes. So anyways, I want to start like recognizing and like focusing on that more, and like maybe doing something with like having kind of a goal and even recognizing the people that are just on Home Direct. Cause like I have several coaches who never fail with ordering their Shakeology, which is a big deal. Like they're consistent, they're 365ers or whatever, and they don't really get recognized. And I think they're just as important. So anyways, I want to just do it a little differently. So you might see you're going to see some of that. I'll probably just do it like, I don't even know how I'm going to do it yet, but I want to just sort of recognize a little differently. And I'm excited about that too, because I'm not focusing on Success Club, even though it's still a goal and I still want to hit it. Like I'm shooting for Success Club this month, but I'm not going to kill myself like trying to hit it. So, and I'm good with that. And I think it's going to be so much more fun and it's going to be like a lot less stressful. And I'm going to just enjoy it more. And you guys will too, if you focus on that. Cause I know I've expressed like how I sort of went downhill, but Jess, like a prime example, and Jess and I have similar personalities. The first day I did invites was like a week and a half ago or so. And I messaged her and Jamie and I was like 3 invites. And they were really easy invites, like because 2 girls had reached out to me about something, and then some other girl came to my mind and I invited her. So it really wasn't that hard. But I did 3 invites and I was like, okay, like that wasn't so hard. And then when I said that, Jess is like, oh my gosh, now I feel like I have to do, like, now I feel like I need to do more because, you know, now like you're back going and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, like, you just can't do that to yourself. Like, I don't know. I just have a different way, I guess, of thinking about it now. And you have to do the style of coaching that is right for you, no matter if you know, are adding one coach, you know, every 6 months or one coach a year, if that's what your goal or that's what you want to do. So anyways, I just want to like approach things a little differently. And I'm really excited to like just all team up. Like we're going to run that event. I kind of thought, me and Jess were talking, and I'm like, you know, let's just do like a Zoom call. Like, let's just do a Zoom call about coaching, talk to our challenge group about it. And then literally like there's no format. There's nothing fancy about it. You know, we can share a little bit about our story, and then we can just go into like some of the highlights and then let them do like a question and answer thing. And then like, that's it. And try to get people to watch what we're doing. So I think we should just take turns, like sharing bits of our stories or whatever. And so like, we just need to team up, and we need to keep Jamie and I and all of us like doing stuff together. And then Lindsay's invited us to stuff. And Amanda Huber, Walsh and we talked the other day, and we're thinking about doing like I'm going to invite all of you guys to do it too, but he's been doing some of the same stuff that I've been doing with, like, I won't go into it, but with like energy healing and things like mental health, in different ways to clear energy from the body that can, and Carlita might know some of this stuff with counseling. But anyways, there's just so much negative energy that gets built up, and it's the root cause of like illnesses and pain that you're having and depression and whatever it is. And so anyways, we were talking about this because she's like opened her own business, and now she's like working one-on-one with people who are struggling with these sort of things. Anyways, so we're going to run like a free group, kind of a love yourself group, but we're going to like kind of give tips on how to like kind of maybe get out of your own way and build confidence and different things like that. So I just kind of want to do a variety of things, all of us together, and use the help from each other, instead of like where we're going to like run, like, okay, we're going to run this thing by ourselves and we're going to do this, and I'm going to try to take on all this stuff and you guys should too. Like, we're not doing that. I'm over it. I mean, there's no reason why we should have to run our own clean eating or our own sneak peeks, or like, that's the point of like coaching and togetherness. And I just have a whole new, not that before I was like, but I guess I just thought that that's what we needed to do. And then to grow leaders and to grow a team who want to do that, like, you have to do it. And they have to do that too. So anyways, I just feel differently about it. And I think we're going to be all so much more successful, and it's not going to feel like a burden if we're all working together. And so that's like my main goal. So I think we'll just collaborate and do all kinds of different things together. So if you guys have any ideas on stuff you want to do or run or whatever, go ahead.
And I think a lot of that you're talking about came from where we came from. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I
okay.
think
I said a lot of, I think, because Christina was big on that too.
Yeah.
And I think, like, I never, because I was never involved, and Christina never had that many calls. Like, she didn't have regular calls, so we never, I never jumped on hers. And so she came out, I had to have been a month or so ago, and was like, basically got on our diamond call and was like, this isn't how it's supposed to be. I think, I don't know where it came from or who said something to her, but she kind of went back and said, like, not that she doesn't want her leaders to have their own things. And she was like, because at some point you have to separate from her, because we can't all get on her stuff and have the intimate thing we do. But she said, it's always a lot easier. And like, clean eating groups are like I feel like our challenge group, it's more fun when you get more people, because the more interaction you have, the better it is. And if we run our own and we have, 15 people in there, you're not going to get that interaction. And so the more people you have feeding into that, it's not like our team is like, I mean, obviously, 5 years from now, if you have 20,000 people, that's a little bit different, because you're not going to, obviously, I mean, you may have big calls, but that's not going to happen right now. And so, when I get on Christine on Dream Extreme, it's like, I don't know half the people, even on her diamond page, on her leader page, I don't know some of them. So, it's kind of like who they are, but
And it's just
yeah, I like that
learning thing. And I don't know, it's easy to reflect on that now that I've I've just learned, and I feel differently about it now. And obviously, I went through something that made me realize okay, this isn't how it's, this isn't how it's supposed to be. And it shouldn't be, we're doing this to gain freedom and to be healthy, and to have confidence, and not to drag ourselves down. So that's the last thing we all need to do, is to just add more stress to our lives. I mean, obviously it's a business, and yeah, you're going to have shit that you don't want to deal with, or, customers that maybe, whatever, give you a hard time, or there's going to be something sometimes that happens. But, I think the least thing that should be stressful is, us adding more work and not helping each other. So yeah, I'm just excited about that. And really quick, so I forgot to upgrade my Zoom account, so I only have 6 minutes left, and I promise I'm going to upgrade it. So, cause I hadn't been using Zoom, so my card was expired that was on file. So anyways, was there something else we needed to talk about really quick that you can think of? I thought I put something.
I was just going to mention the new products and stuff, because I had mentioned it on that call with Jamie and Tammy.
Yeah.
But then I don't think we ever uploaded it. So I was just going to run through the new products. You talked about hey, don't rip that. It's not my book.
The bars.
Yeah. So, of course, did we talk about Team Cup? Do we have enough for 2 teams? What do we want to do?
Yeah, we need to do that.
I mean, we have till the end of the month, but we probably need to figure it out this week.
Yeah, we need to post about it in our team page, I guess, or in both of our team pages.
Oh my gosh. So the Success Club trip, you can opt in now if anybody wants to go. It's on they're renting the Harmony of the Sea, which is now the biggest cruise ship. I don't know, buddy. So if you guys want to opt in now and work towards, getting that vacation paid for, that is an awesome way to go, and a cheap way to go on a cruise. And Tabitha and Jamie said it was amazing last time. And I think we're talking about doing it as a family even, because, I'm weird about leaving my kids, I don't know. I was scared. Ask Tammy. I was scared about going to Chicago without them. What if something happens? I'm 4 hours away. But anyway, and maybe we can save some of this for another call. So I'm just going to go through. They were really encouraging supplements, like the performance line, Recover, encouraging you to tell your new people, sometimes we just, okay, that was keeping my place, and now the place is missed. Sorry. They are just encouraging you to let your new people in on that secret too, because it helps them too. It's not just for, people who have been working out for a while and maybe doing more of a weight-based program, like a weightlifting-based program. It's really for everyone, because it really helps with that fast-acting protein with the amino acids, really helps with your recovery time for soreness, and then you can perform better the next day and build strength. So they're really encouraging that for a beginner as well. And I can't even tell you, I am just completely amazed, because I know I would barely be able to walk right now if it weren't for Recover. And Jamie and Tammy can probably, okay, well, don't drop them on the floor because they get bruised. This is what I'm dealing with right now.
Right.
So sorry, I'm going through my notes here.
Bars. Can you tell me about the bars? Because I'm all about.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to find. Okay, so here is the things that I really wanted to cover. Silas Michael, sit down. So they are coming out second quarter. They're coming out with creating the right mindset around eating. It's called 2B mindset. The letter B mindset, and it is going to be for those people who aren't ready to jump into a program yet, but want to learn how to eat healthy and eat clean. So this is going to be, again, it's not a diet. This is a lifestyle that we're showing these people. It's how to shop, how to cook, how to travel, how to eat out and be successful. The program is for learning how to eat. There will be a separate website from Beachbody On Demand. It will be a separate challenge pack from the Beachbody On Demand. So yes, Shakeology is key in this as well, but it is one of those programs that's going to be completely separate from BOD. And I think this is going to be a huge tool to grow our business, because if there's those people, even like people that have had injuries or whatever and can't really maybe jump into a fitness program, even yoga or anything, can use this to their benefit to incorporate Shakeology and incorporate clean eating in their lives. So that's coming second quarter. I think that's going to be huge for us. Okay, so the beach bars coming in April, 10 grams of protein, 150 calories, 5 to 6 grams of sugar, depending on what flavor you choose, and 4 grams of fiber. So no junk, of course. It's all clean ingredients. There's going to be chocolate chewy almond and peanut butter chocolate. Chocolate cherry almond. I can't read my own handwriting. Chocolate cherry almond
So cool.
and
I'm so excited
peanut
about
butter
those bars.
chocolate.
Except
Yeah,
the
I'm
shipping on them-
psyched.
Except the shipping on them will probably be like $5 a freaking box, because they're shipping. I feel like
I know. They didn't say that. I'm not sure. I wonder who we could get an ear to somebody about that, because their shipping is ridiculous and it takes for flipping ever too.
The P90X bars used to be super high. Like, you would order 1 box of P90X bars and they would be like $6.95, and I'm like, I don't
Stop
know.
it.
And we have
How
like
much sugar?
with
Sugar was 6. Hold on. Let me get the baby off the table. Come here, Mom. Why don't you come sit here for a second?
I think it was 6 grams.
Yeah, 6
6
and 4 grams of fiber.
Yeah, 4 grams of fiber. Give me that. Yeah, 10 grams of protein, which is pretty nice. 150 calories, 5 to 6 grams of sugar, depending on the flavor.
Okay.
I would almost assume the chocolate cherry has more than the peanut butter, but I don't know. So that's that. I'm excited about that. Anybody that has, okay, sorry, I'm trying to get him something to keep him happy. Anybody that has any coaches or customers in Canada, they are actually now able to get vegan cafe latte, vegan vanilla